Hello and welcome to a new travel vlog. My name is Michaela and I make a lot of academic, college, and lifestyle content, so if you've not come across my channel before, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in this video. I have been studying abroad, so I've been able to do a lot of travel recently, and I went to Rhodes, which is an island. It's in like the southeast of Greece, so it's very close to Turkey. So I hopped on a flight from Bristol and showed up around midday, March 27th. Please excuse my appearance. I've been traveling for the last 8 hours. I've just arrived at my hotel room and I think it is one of the cutest rooms, if not the cutest I've ever stayed in. Okay, so I've already dumped my stuff out right here, but there's a little fridge, a cabinet. Look at this bed. Wait, I need to just pan out so you can see the whole room. Look at this place, and I haven't opened up the window yet, so I don't even know what my view is. It's so charming, and it's in the old city, so I got to walk through like all these narrow stone alleyways to get here. There's like orange. That's an orange tree right there. Oh my gosh. And I have my own bathroom. Look at how cute this is. I'm now gonna go out and explore because it's still sunny out and it's beautiful. It's almost 70 degrees and I want to go see the ocean. I might be locked in my room. Oh, this is hilarious because I also thought I got locked in my hotel back in Italy. I had to lock it in order to shut the door, so I've managed to get it to twist before. Come on, let me out. Just gonna twist it all the way that way. It does not go any farther. Okay, now I'm feeling claustrophobic. The secret was to pull extremely firmly on the door. It had to like be wedged in a certain place in order for the key to actually twist. The first thing that I did was go out and try to get some lunch, and I ended up getting this potato pie and this free chocolate biscuit. Actually, the guy who served me was so nice. He was telling me all about Rhodes and everything, and he came out while I was eating my potato pie and he's like, "Do you want a free biscuit?" And I was like, "That would be so amazing, thank you so much." And then after that I went down to the beach to do some reading, and I ended up finishing the book I had been reading, which was The Vanishing Half. It was so good. I don't read enough contemporary novels, and this one just had so many really important themes in it. You can read my whole Goodreads review. In the caption below I have my link to my Goodreads account, but I would really recommend it. And then I collected sea glass. Okay, I don't know if this is just an American thing or maybe it's just like a New England thing. I thought it was a global thing, but there was so much sea glass on this beach that I am led to believe that no one else was picking it up. And I don't understand why. There's so many beautiful aqua colored pieces and mint green and just all these different shades that I don't typically see. And I didn't even have to look long. Like if I just look for 5 seconds, I could see 5 different pieces in different spots. So as you can see, I was just squatting in the beach for a while, trying to grab as many as I could. And you know, it works because it's really pretty and it's also like technically picking up litter. So I'm walking out into the port, and over there, that's where the supposed Colossus stood. It was a massive statue. It's one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. I think it's supposed, like there's not really confirmed evidence of its existence or anything, but it's so fascinating to think about what this would have looked like if there was a massive statue standing there at the entrance to Rhodes long ago, and I'll include a picture of what that might have looked like too. So I'm fairly sure its feet would have been on both of these platforms right here, but I have to check because I don't want to be giving false information. Okay, so I've looked it up since, and I think it's just the location of the statue that was a myth. It definitely was not straddling the harbor, so it was likely actually a statue, but not like how a lot of illustrations show it. It was really lovely just to walk alongside the ocean. You could see fish, and then also just the mountains in the distance. And my favorite sound of all is when the waves are ebbing over the rocks on a pebbled beach. I got this eggplant salad, which I'd seen on a lot of menus, and it was really fantastic. I want to try making it at home, and the sunset was glorious. I watched the whole thing, the first half from where I was sitting in that restaurant, and then the rest I just went down to the beach and sat and watched it. On my way back, I stopped and got some peanut butter gelato, and it was very good. And then the next morning, I woke up to another sunny day. Hi. Good morning. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This looks fantastic. Okay. So the lovely thing about this hotel is it comes with a free breakfast that they bring up to your room. Like, I didn't have to request for room service or anything. This is just how they serve it. Now the only unfortunate thing is it's a meat sandwich. So I'm just gonna rip off the meat. The fact that they bring up a breakfast to your room and they offer like you can eat it on the terrace if you want. It's so nice, but it has cheese at least. Oh, that's yogurt. Okay, yummy. I thought it was cream cheese. I was like, why is there so much cream cheese right here? I should have gotten a video of this when it was cute because now I've ripped that off. And like a nice tall glass of orange juice, and they were so nice when they brought up the tray. This is just such a nice breakfast. This village is absolutely beautiful. All the buildings are white and it's hilly. There's the Acropolis. It's like overlooking the entire village, and I'm heading down to a beach right now. Oh, there's so many cats too. The water is so beautiful, but I would be so scared to swim in it. I look at that water and I think like, oh my gosh, if I were in there right now, I would just be panicking so much. I'm on my way to go up to the Acropolis. It's very steep. Guess I just assumed it would be open. I mean, it's still cool seeing me outside. And there's fortunately an Acropolis in Rhodes, in the main city as well. So I'll still get to see one while I'm here. But I guess I'm not gonna go see that one. But at least from here you can see, there's like ruins off over there and a temple, which you can walk to, I think. I saw online, but it's pretty far and it's entirely in the sun, so I'm not gonna do that. I just missed it. Oh my gosh. As soon as the cat jumped up into the tree, I stopped recording, but he's now in the tree. I mean, like, you see it all the time in like cartoons, like, oh, the fireman's gonna come and save the cat that's in the tree, but I've never actually seen a cat climb a tree. It's starting to rain. I'm just wandering around the old town of Rhodes. I just got supper and now I've got about an hour. I have a weekly meeting with a student that I'm teaching English to, just for 1 hour every week. I have my meeting with her at 7. Yeah, so for the rest of this evening, I'm just kind of wandering around the old town. Although now, oh, it's starting to rain a little bit harder.
Hi, how are you? I have a question. What's in this stracciatella?
Honey with dark chocolate.
Okay, can I please have 1 scoop of that, please?
Double coat.
A cup, please.
A lot of places are closed up and it's not even 7 p.m. I don't know if it's just because it's the shoulder season or if a lot of places didn't recover like ever since COVID. Oh no, it's totally fine. My Zoom application actually just updated too, so I had trouble getting in at first. I tried to stay out of the sun today, but my nose got burnt all the same. I think that I had my face away from the sun and I didn't realize, but like the sun was still like hitting my nose. So now my nose is red. But I just finished my conversation with my student and it's really fun because we just talk for an hour each week. It's more so learning through just guided teaching and casual conversations. I've also gotten to do some LSAT prep and studied a little bit for my psych class, which means I've been able to get some things done today. Guess who forgot to bring makeup wipes? So currently using toilet paper to try to scrub this off me. I'm sure there's probably a hack that people know when you forget to bring makeup wipes because this is just really annoying. Good morning. It looks beautiful out, but it's windy, and so the temperature is like in the low 40s because of it.
Turn right on Appellau, then in 100 feet, the destination is on your right.
Parked here, otherwise you can imagine that you're living in medieval times. So cold. I just spent half an hour just warming on the bench because it was in the direct sun against like the stone back of the museum. Wow, this is pretty. But the wind just won't stop. There's so many more waves than there were the first day I came out here in Red. The white caps look insane out in the open water. You can't really see it as well on camera. Good morning, I'm flying out today and I thought right after breakfast I got ready early and everything and took a 30-minute walk up to the Acropolis of Rhodes because I was like, I didn't get to see the Acropolis in Lindos, so I should go see the one in Rhodes. And there's scaffolding on it, which is really disappointing, but I'm still gonna walk up because I might as well go at least to say that I've been near it, even if it's not gonna look very cool. Okay, so this was definitely the last cool thing that I did on my final day in Greece, but there is a reason that this is also kind of the final clips in the video because I stopped recording for 2 reasons. First of all, I lost my passport, but I'm gonna explain that in a second. I got like really dehydrated on this day and I just felt awful for the remainder of my time that I was actually in Greece. My flight wasn't until the evening. That aside, I was back in Bristol and I ran to catch the bus and my passport flew out of my pocket. I don't know where it actually ended up landing. But anyway, I got into the bus, realized it was gone, and then I had to beg the driver to let me off so I could then walk back up to the airport in the rain at 11:30 p.m. to go retrace my steps and try to find the passport. I had no luck. I ended up getting back to my room at like 1 in the morning. And then I got an Instagram direct message from the sweetest person in the world who basically said, hey, I found your passport. I'll mail it to you. And I needed it actually again for Tuesday. So she mailed it the next day shipping for me. And I was like, please let me Venmo you so I can pay you for your trouble and just pay you as a thank you. And she was like, no, that's okay. Just pay it forward. Honestly, I just feel so fortunate and lucky that she found it and mailed it back to me. She could have just sent it to New York because there's an address on my passport that says send to New York, which I need to take that off, by the way. And that's why I did not vlog for any of the passport pandemonium because I was just so insanely stressed. The ending of this trip really was inspiring once I did have my passport, back in safety, because just to see how kind a person can be towards a stranger is so inspirational. And I know how campy it sounds to call it inspirational, but it really was, and it helps me to want to really pay it forward and do something of that caliber of kindness for someone else. But I hope you had a great time watching this vlog and that it was fun to see some of Rhodes and where I traveled. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.